Jesus Christ, my eye hurts. Hello, everyone. I know the audio is crap. I had to plug my earbuds in. But there we go. Oh my gosh, my eyeballs. Sorry if the art is kind of shit. Fortunately, I've been like losing my vision lately, so it's not the best. Oh my god, what is up with my glasses? It's crazy, because usually I'm a +6, and now my glasses aren't working. So I'm like, geez. I'm probably like a +8 now. Oh my god, I hate these so much. They're also scratched on the pupil, so there's that. Everyone's leaving. Why are you guys leaving? Oh, because I'm not showing my art. Hold on. I have to screen share this. And start. Because I haven't started because I wanted you guys to see my process. So if I started, it'd be like, well, shit. You didn't get to see this from the beginning, and there's Inception. Everyone loves Inception. And open Photoshop. Let me know if you guys can see it. This is my furry art. Yeah, in case you didn't know, my canvases are huge, and that's if the client wants their thing printed, because I know some of the pieces I do, I want printed. So I'll make it really big, so if you shrink it down, it looks nice, or... What? How is she done already? I haven't even started. Mimi, slow down if you're watching this. No! Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank you for being horrible. Hangouts. Yeah, it's not working. No, that's not what I wanted to click on. Oops. There we go. And I did not mean to... Why do they never include me in anything? Like, I asked to, like, participate in projects. I'm talking about this singing group I'm in. Do I need to close any of these? I actually don't like that sketch, so I'm gonna delete it. No. Alright. And let's do this. So, pieces you always want to start on a mid-tone background, so that way, as you can see, if you go white, it's very vibrant, and if you go black, it's very vibrant. So that's why you always... Oh no! Oh, I forgot we're on a background. Oops! That's my mistake. Let me do this. Sorry if you hear kids in the background. They're doing a lemonade stand for some reason. I have this on in case you're wondering. So you just... Oh no, I don't want to do a clipping mask. There would be no point. So and make it really big. So how do I want to start this? Because I have to close all these programs. Oh my god. They open because I have my palm sometimes against the screen, because this is a Cintiq, not like a drawing tablet. So it'll press up against stuff. And what? I didn't ask for a full scan. I hate ByteFence so much. And hello to everyone who's here. I don't know who exactly is, but hi guys. Let me open Photoshop again. I'm just gonna keep talking while I get the news about the stream out. So the idea behind the piece is... Oh my god, Mimi! Oh my god, why? Mimi, oh my god. Mimi's gonna kill me. Mimi is... Does she want me to paint that? Okay, I'm just gonna get news about the stream out. I have to do this on my phone. I wish we could do amino apps on the computer because that would make my life 100% easier. Okay. Art stream. Sorry if it's a bit boring because I know there's supposed to be the arts, but I'm also planning in my head. I do a lot of multitasking, as you would imagine. I'm just thinking about what I want in the piece because I'm thinking about what exactly we would have here, thinking about the perspectives. And so I'm going to start drawing because I think I know what I want. I just realized I don't have a reference for a character. Shit. I have to get that. Sorry, everyone. Okay. I guess I'll start on the background. So I told her I would draw her in the woods because the theme is going home. So I want the horizon line all the way here. And I want the piece to sort of branch out from here. I learned this trick from drawing with Jazzer, in case you're wondering. I watch like around 3 hours of tutorials a day. So this path, I guess I should determine how far away this is. So I want there to be mountains over here. I want to kind of convey the vastness of where we are. We're in the middle of the woods, and there are very big mountains in this place we're going. And so there. And we are in the middle of an oak forest. So there's going to be a path. And as we come closer, the path is going to gradually come toward us. I don't know if that's right. Give me a moment. No, that's not. Way too big of a path. So I'm just going to erase that, and maybe I'll do this in sections. So we have a small path over here. Draw one path slowly winding closer and closer to where we want to be. And as you can see, it's evolving more into sort of mountain range. So what we want to do to kind of ground us back into the forest is add some trees. And I want these to be pine trees. So I want these gigantic pine trees close to me, very close to me, into this painting. And you don't have to be an expert about these pine trees. You can just pine trees later. You just need to sort of get a grasp of where everything is going to be. Get little pine trees. I know these aren't really pine trees, but I'm being rough here. Get these little pine trees going in. Add more definition to the mountains over here. Add that little mountain. And we're going to have some clouds over here. Maybe a few birds flying away. And you just sort of, with the mountains, you want to be random because the mountains look like that. Mountains are made of very rocky, sort of eroded things, so you want to be very random when it comes to the mountains. Set rule, except that. So you can be very broad with these, and maybe we'll have like a mini little mountain right here. And as you come closer, you want the trees to be closer. So you keep going. And let's have the sun right here. So that way we get a light source. And I know this is all very rough. I get that. But you'll be able to see how we do this later and how we buff this out. And waiting on a reference for Mimi's character, that's why I'm being so detailed with the background. I need that to start fleshing this piece out. And so trees are very large, so we put more trees here. And there we go, there's our forest scene. And you want to have the background blend more, so we'll add one more pine tree right here. So it interferes with what's going on in the path. Maybe thin this out a little bit. And I'm going to check on Mimi to see if she gave me a reference for her character. And maybe we can start fleshing this out a little bit more. All right. So there we go. She kind of looks like a donkey, actually. All right. So here we can place this pony character onto the path. For her to sort of walk along. Maybe I'll add this on a new layer so that way I can edit. She had walked. I can show her flying along, but so I told her that I would draw her facing home. So we have Mimi's character's perspective from the back. Actually, here, this is what I'm gonna do. Draw her really big right here. And sort of have the tummy speaking out right there. Add in anatomy. Sorry if you didn't want to see horse hindquarters, but that's just simply what happens when you're drawing. She has a very large tail like this. So we have the forelocks, and so then we can go down here and add the legs, at the ends of the legs. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm having vision issues. I just keep it very flowing, and she has very large ears, kind of like splatter paints. Very, very perky, very large, and they're facing home because the idea of the piece that we agreed on is the theme of going home. So we flesh out this character wanting to go home. And we just keep adding details, make it very rough. And we we can add the hair, which is very long, it's very wavy. And Mimi said she wanted a cloak over the ears, so we can sort of, she's thinking about home, she's very sad, so you can have the ears hidden back like that, and just have this cloak come down around her, sort of hide the hair within it, and the cloak can come down here and sort of end at her hindquarters. And there we go. Here is our Mimi. Wrong tool. Photoshop can get fussy at times, but here's our character. And in order to fit this in the background, all we have to do is just shrink her down. And there we go. Although I don't think I want to shrink her down just yet. Here, I can go to my brush history and magic wand. Oh, geez, what's going on? Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. And there is our Mimi character. And for those of you who are watching, she's like, ah, geez. Hi, Artful. And for those of you who are freaking out, like, oh my god, she only did this in around in like 10-15 minutes. It'll probably, it takes time to get to that level, so don't freak out if you can't do this in that short amount of time, because I couldn't either. I remember, if anyone knows me well, me complaining about taking 8 hours on a piece, and I've since taken 8 hours down to around maybe 5 or 6 for a piece that's kind of like that. But everyone starts, so you're probably not going to get this in a very short amount of time on your first try. Not saying you might, I mean, because you could. Sorry, I'm not the best speaker right now. I'm still kind of freaking out because my eyesight's going, and I'm only 16. But, well, you gotta work with what you work with. So I did agree to an art trade, and I will hold that agreement. As you can see, I'm starting to flesh out the cloak, adding very, very fine details to this. And just sort of making the piece flow. So you can see, getting her hair to be very wavy. This should come out of here because these will be the bangs and that'll be the rest of the hair. That's not very flowy. There we go. And now down to her hindquarters, where there's more flow. Just kind of fleshing this character out. Hi, of course I notice you. Then just getting the muscles of the hindquarters down to her hooves. And if you're wondering why the detailed sketch isn't very clean, I use lineless art, so I keep it very rough just to have those very definitive details, not be so objective. How good are we in this? Add a little more flow to the cape. A little more definition. Some crinkles of the cloak. And there we go. That is our Mimi character. By the way, Mimi character you cannot use. Mimi's character is the right of Mimi, and you cannot use her for any personal use without her permission. So there we go. Hi. I forgot. I was an equestrian email, so if you were talking to me on there, I'm sorry. I didn't respond. And I just realized that I had forgotten a very important part, which is the front legs. So here they are. I can just kind of put them in here real quick because I've had a lot of practice with horses. For me, I can just kind of lay them on in here. I'll do a trade with anyone, to be honest. I mean, there are people I wouldn't do trades with, like Minty Rose, who is absolutely rude to me. But I'll pretty much do a trade with anyone who can shade. That's my qualifier for doing art trades. It's not really the quality of the art. I just want some good shaded art because I know how awful I am at shading. So I'm like, you know what? I can get these artists, get their take on splatter paint, and they can sort of give me some more perspectives on how to shade her. So don't think you can't trade with me because I'm not as picky about trades. Except on Furry Amino. I'm very picky on Furry Amino because the style on Furry Amino is very chibi, very bubbly, just very annoying, what I would call it, annoying art. And I know it kind of makes me sound like a grandma to say that chibi and bubbly is kind of annoying, but I prefer more contemporary pieces when it comes to my artwork. And to see everyone have basically the same art style is just kind of like, ugh. And that's what the consumers want on there, and I don't blame artists on there for conforming to that, but it's just not very fun. So I'm very picky on trading with there because I abhor the art style. But I can understand chibi and bubbly when it comes to ponies, because ponies in the show are chibi and bubbly. There. I'm just kind of fleshing her out a little bit more, giving her some more defining details. Oh no! How did that happen? Sometimes it glitches and does that when I have the pressure sensitivity on. That is true. But if you ever want to trade, just ask. I mean, you're a friend, so what am I gonna do? Turn you down? Oh my god, I'm getting way too invested in this. Look at me now. I'm trying to shade. I am ridiculous. I'm just absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god. Well, I'm already started, so doubt I could stop at this point. I can't believe I got myself shading. It's just, this brush feels so traditional, like very traditional art, that it's just driving me nuts, and my hand's like, this isn't digital anymore, this is traditional, just go nuts. And that's kind of what I've done here. So this is becoming much more detailed than I had anticipated because, oh no, close that. Because normally I would have started the painting by now, but I've kind of gotten lost in the traditional aspect of it. So I'm just kind of moseying on along with these details. For some reason, this drawing reminds me of Toys R Us. Like, you know, the little figurines you can get of like dragons and wizards and stuff like that at Toys R Us. When I was a kid, they were around $7. I think they're up. I think they've doubled by now to 14. But reminds me of that. What is this hardness on this? Oh, there's no hardness. I was about to turn down the hardness for the shading, but I guess that's not so. Which is okay, because as you can see, I'm doing all right with the shading. I feel like some people would be happy if I just stopped here. If I was trading with them, if I just kind of gave them this, they'd be happy. Just a very, very detailed sketch of horse for them. And I think I'm good there. I've really fleshed out this character. Shading. I did not mean to shade on this. This was supposed to be a sketch. And oh my god, I haven't even begun to work on the background. So I think I want to make a new background because I'm not really feeling this anymore with this character. So time out. Time out. New background. So new horizon line. We just have this pony walking along a new path. And the idea is going home. Trees. We're just standing by to say hello. Kind of dark trees. We can just drive these trees along this pathway. So I'm moving that out. And just show her that she's going home. She's walking along these woods and she's ready to go home. I have to figure out what I'm putting in that over here area. And so, oh, excuse me, just placing these trees in here. These very tall trees. And maybe give some bushes, some definition. Add a bush here maybe. Add a few bushes. Add some underbrush. If you ever walked in the woods, well, not the woods around here because I live in the Pine Barrens, so not much grows besides cedar trees. But if you go walking in the woods up north in North Jersey, there's a lot of underbrush and bushes. So after this horizon line, what's after that? What can we put after this? Maybe up ahead, there's a little path. Yeah, that looks good. A little way for her to go. And these trees up here are more inviting. They're like, come here. They're more these kinds of trees. So we move away from the cedar and go more into these great oak trees, because Pine Barrens are very, well, barren and empty. We can have the sun, like, come here, come, it's gonna be okay. You can just come over here and you can join us in the woods. And there we go. That's the sketch of the piece. That's one of my better sketch pieces I've done, and people are texting me. File Explorer is opening. Ooh, look at all my files. Equestria Mino, you can stop. God damn it. I gotta send this over to Mimi. See if she likes this. Oh my god, Amino, go away. I'm just trying to live my life. I feel bad because I'm probably gonna have to raise prices. I know I sound like a douchebag, but like, come on, Babs. Oh my god, I just realized something. Bam, 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 bam. So this needs to... Why does Audacity keep opening? I didn't mean for it to do that. And yeah, I didn't mean for that to open. But I've streamed for a good 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to end it here. Sorry for Audacity opening. But I think I'm going to end it here. I've been streaming for a good 30 minutes, and that's how long my streams usually last. So thank you all for coming. I'm glad you got to see the process of how I sketch my pieces, and how sometimes maybe the pieces will... Sorry, this is something that's bothering me. How sometimes the pieces will maybe evolve. And I'm glad for all of you coming. Subscribe if you want to see more streams. That's what I usually do on my channel. I usually just stream. I don't think I'd upload any videos, but if you enjoyed this, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. So, bye-bye, all of you.